Welcome to this presentation of Mingus U. Welcome to this presentation of Mingus Union High School varsity softball on Verde Valley Television. Today's broadcast partners include All Price Insurance, your local provider for personal, commercial, motorcycle, boat, and specialty insurance in Cottonwood. Taylor Waste, one of your last local options for eco-friendly trash and recycling pickup in northern Arizona. Arizona Smile Designers. Find out how they can help you smile big and smile bright. Find them online at azsmiledesigners.com. Burger King in Cottonwood. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all the snacks in between. You can have them all your way at BK. Tack Fabrication. Visit tackfabrication.com and find out how their precision fabrication or welding can improve your next project. Salt River Materials Group, a premier employer and community supporter in the Verde Valley. Lawler Construction, proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Find your next home with Lawler Construction at the Estates at Mountain Gate. Suzy Q Market, find great fuel for you and your car at Suzy Q Market. Find them next to KFC in Cottonwood. D-Best Plumbing, quality, efficient service at reasonable prices. Go to d-bestplumbing.com. Best by Far. When you need an HVAC company, Best by Far is the best by far. Find them at besthvac.com. Hyundai of Cottonwood. Because every day is a great day in a Hyundai. Find them behind Larry Green Chevrolet in Cottonwood. Bedrock Landscape Materials and Supplies on 89A in Cottonwood. They have rock, gravel, pavers, and cement, everything you need for any project. Manhattan, Cottonwood's premier spot for hats of all shapes and sizes. Find them in the Clemenceau Plaza. Red Rock Collision. Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision has you covered. Find them at redrockcollision.com. Greater Verde Valley Chamber, helping businesses grow today to create a stronger tomorrow. Larry Green Chevrolet, the people place. Find them in Cottonwood on Rodeo Drive or online at larrygreenchevrolet.com. And now to the field, here's your announcer for today's game, Jackie Bessler.
Welcome one and all. It is the final game of the baseball softball season out here today. The boys are on the road at Mesquite with ever so slim a chance to get into the playoffs. The girls are here, will host the Mesquite Wildcats. Jackie Bessler along with you on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. 72 degrees today. Says 30% cloud cover, which means that it's either new math or the 14-mile-per-hour winds heading southerly have blown all of the clouds out of the area. Looks like clear skies to me. Lots of sunshine here for today. Final game of the season here for the Mingus Marauders and the Mesquite Wildcats here at Mingus Union High School. We'll take a break. We'll come back right after this.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call D-Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water heaters to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, D-Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency for a fair price. If you want plumbing done right the first time, call D-Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
The Greater Verde Valley Chamber of Commerce is proud to support the businesses, families, and future of our community. From job fairs and ribbon cuttings to free community events and networking opportunities, they're helping local businesses grow and creating meaningful connections that last. Because when the community thrives, our kids do too. Join the movement today at verdevalleychamber.org. Greater Verde Valley Chamber of Commerce, helping businesses grow today to create a stronger tomorrow. Go Marauders!
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the house of the brave?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for play here today. It is senior night, final game of the season. Rory Murphy, one of our seniors, Natalie Ortega, Coco Greneau, Chloe Rosenberg, Brooklyn Wendler, and Lacey Phillips, all seniors. And I think I'll have to check to see if they are all starting out here today. Taking a look at the Mingus Marauders, they did the Faith Moore Memorial Tournament, ended up second in the silver bracket. On Friday, they lost to Sunny Slope and Mojave Accelerated. Both those teams went to the final game in the gold bracket and then lost the championship game in the silver division to Santa Cruz Valley, the Dust Devils, by a score of 8-6. Won 2 games. They'll beat Apollo on Friday, a 6A squad 24-1, and then beat 3A Florence on Saturday by a score of 8-5 to get into that final game with Santa Cruz. Taking a look at baseball here for just a moment. Mingus Marauders, slim opportunity to get into the playoffs here. They currently sit number 25, 24 go to the play-in round. 9 through 24 play in the play-in round. Arcadia with a 1.8 lead, just under a 1.8 lead on the Mingus Marauders. Now, Mingus, of course, finishes at number 22 Mesquite here today. Arcadia plays number 15 Paradise Honors. That was following a big 5-4 win over Micah Mountain, knocking them down to number 17. Right behind him, Coconino plays 5A Independence, a 2-14 team. They lost 9-8 to Flagstaff in 9 innings. What a battle that was. And then Greenway has a long shot chance as they were up against number 36 Dysart. Taking a look at the softball standings here. Dysart leads the Black Canyon division, but they only sit number 26. Maybe they have one, maybe they have zero going. 2 or 3 are going from the Desert Sky division. Cactus Shadows, number 5. Arcadia, number 7. Saguaro currently sitting at number 24 in the East Sky division. Number 8, 12, either 4 or 5 teams going from the East Sky division. Crimson, Poston Butte, Combs, Eastmark, and maybe possibly ALA Queen Creek. All right, we are just underway. Jalen Aguilar looks at the first pitch high as the righty steps back in against the defense here for the Mingus Marauders. Rory Murphy in the circle out here today, 2-0 count. Catching is going to be Elise Phillips here. Natalie Ortega, senior, will be at first. Second, Coco Greneau, another senior. Ali Hernandez at shortstop. There's a shot going to left field and back on it, just off the glove out there of Brooklyn Wendler, as Aguilar will stop at second base out there and start this one off with a double. Brooklyn came in. The wind might have played a little bit of role with that one, blowing directly out to right field. That was hit to left field. Wonder if it moved the ball just a little bit. That brings up Penelope Schrader, the second baseman, for her first at-bat here today. Chloe Rosenberg will be in right field. Karis Morgan will patrol center. Brooklyn Wendler, of course, in left field. 1 on, nobody out, and a bunt comes back to the pitcher. Throws on to no one at first. And now we have the runner going to second because nobody's covering second. Major fall apart there defensively for the Mingus Marauders. So Ortega charged with the bunt shown, and then nobody covered to first base. Going to third on the play is going to be Aguilar. And now we're going to have a conference here between the two umpires. So the bunt ends up being a single, and then nobody was covering second, so Schrader very wisely going to second. So second and third, nobody out for the Mingus Marauders. Rory Murphy, one of the seniors, getting an opportunity to pitch here today. And the conversation seems to be over. Second and third, nobody out. Just underway here with the Mesquite Wildcats. Mesquite, just a few more wins than the Mingus Marauders. Well, actually just a slightly better record, I should say. They both have 4 wins. Popped up behind the plate and diving for it to her knees was Phillips. It falls behind her for strike 1. Cuevas, the pitcher, Zoe Cuevas, is up. Murphy has pitched 8. Has an ERA of 8 1/4 here today. That one's inside 1-1. She's pitched 28 innings, given up 76 hits, 77 runs, 33, only 33 of them earned. 24 walks to go with 19 strikeouts. A shot, center field coming in, making the catch. The throw home looks good, and not quite in time. That was a nice throw from center field by Morgan. Phillips went in front of the base to catch it, wasn't able to make the sweep tag. So it ends up being a sacrifice fly, and that's going to be out number 1. Aguilar scores the first run for the Wildcats. Going to third on the fly out, it's going to be Schrader, and inside to Romans. Romans playing third base out here today. So we were talking about Murphy on the mound out here today. That one's going to be ball 2. Teams are batting .447 against Murphy, and she has hit 4 batters. Nobody thus far. 2-0 the count to Romans, and she's going to ground that one to Hernandez. Drops it for a second, throws over to Ortega, and it gets by her for an infield single. So 2 in, 1 on, and 1 out. Hernandez had a shot if she picked that one up clean. And that's going to bring up Cisneros. And the throw over to second, way late. Stolen base by Romans. And Romans has got to go back to first. Timeout had been called, I believe. Scoreboard says a 1-strike count here to Cisneros, and that one's outside. And this one, the throw is into center field, backed up nicely by Morgan. So there's the stolen base, just took an extra pitch. 1-1 the count. Romans just stole her seventh base of the year. The umpire cleans off second base. Hard slide, kicked up a whole bunch of dirt. That's going to bring up the lefty. Cisneros will swing and bounce that one. Goes to Sargent off of the glove, and that's going to put JC on first. Going to third is Romans. So first and third, 1 out here against the Mingus Marauders. 2 in, just underway first inning. Mingus trying to do something here. Their final game of the season. Sargent, normally the catcher, playing third base out here today. Whole different glove. Escalante is up, Emily that is. Playing right field here today, and she's gonna ground that one foul for strike 1. Fisted it to the left-hand side. Sargent does what she does best, throws it back to the pitcher. Murphy in the circle, checks the armband, gets her pitch. Phillips looks into the dugout to get the same sign. 0-1 the count. Murphy delivers high. The throw down to second, and coming home to score from third is going to be Romans. Double steal. That makes it 3-0. 1-1 the count. Escalante. And a high fly ball center field. Morgan camps under it. And, drops it. Oh, no. Mingus Marauders having some problems defensively here in the top of the first. That's going to bring up Jocelyn Colbert. Catcher wearing number 33 here today. Normally wears 13. Big righty digs in, uses the front end of the box. Murphy delivers. There's a shot going to right center field. That's going to drop in for a single. Off of the glove for the Mingus Marauders. A potential play at second, way too late. And a double with an RBI. Coming home to score is Cisneros.
Courtesy for my catcher, number 12. Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So the double, a little line shot over the second baseman, dumps into second. And we have a pinch runner out there for the catcher. 4-0 quickly over the Mingus Marauders. Mingus has had some defensive issues here. 1 out, second and third, and good scoop out there by Phillips. Ball 1, keeps it in front of her. No throw down to third. So we got a pinch runner on second, and a shot foul right-hand side. That's gonna fall harmlessly for a strike. Kennedy, the center fielder, is up. It's been double, single, sacrifice fly with the RBI. On with an error. Few mistakes defensively, and then a double with an RBI. 1-1 to Murphy, goes to Greneau. Greneau picks up, throws over to first. They get the out, but the ground out is a fielder's choice and gets an RBI with it. Escalante comes home to score. On to third. It's the pinch runner for Colbert. I think that's 18 out there. First one, strike one to Lance. Lance, the number 9 hitter here. The righty steps in. 2 out, and a little tapper foul. It's going to be strike 2 to Juliana Lance, the left fielder. Lance wearing number 26. The Wildcats wearing black and blue. Black uniforms, blue numbers. Oh, look good. Didn't get the call. Mingus Marauder fans wanted that one. 1-2 the count, 5 in, 1 on third, and a swing and a miss. There it is. And Murphy gets out of the inning, but the Wildcats strike with 5 here in the first. All right, Mingus Marauders coming up right after this. We'll be back.
Hello, this is Chris with TAC Fabrication, your local provider for all things metal fabrication. Whether you need structural steel welding and fabrication, custom gates and architectural elements, or precision TIG welding, our experienced team has the necessary certifications and knowledge to finish the job with precision and quality. Give us a call or check out our website at tacfabrication.com or 928-204-1095.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Well, Mingus Marauders are going to come up. It's going to be Morgan, Murphy, and Hernandez. If anybody gets on, it'll be Sargent in the cleanup spot here. Mingus has got some work to do. Already down 5-0. Taking a look at the Grand Canyon region and the potential playoffs. The Flagstaff Eagles, who have been a little bit up and down, still sit at number 6. Coconino defending for a state champions are at number 10. That could be dangerous. Prescott is sitting pretty at 14. They'll get home field advantage in the first round. So will Coconino. Mojave at number 15. They'll have home field advantage in the first round. Lee Williams sits at number 21, and Bradshaw at number 22. The Grand Canyon region has 6 teams slated to go to the playoffs here as we go into the final game or 2 of the season, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's look at the Wildcats here. Outfield goes Escalante in right, Kennedy in center, Lance will be in the left. The infield, Romans at third, Aguilar at short, Schrader at second, and Cisneros over at first. And she gets hit. So, starting off, Karis Morgan gets hit by pitch. And the Mingus Marauders have the leadoff Marauder on. Rory Murphy steps in. Cuevas in the circle here today. Coble is the backstop behind the plate. And Murphy shows bunt, pulls it back. Throw down to second is safe. Karis steals the base. She's one of the leaders for the Mingus Marauders in base stealing. So it was called a ball to Murphy. Murphy steps out, calls time. Karis is down at second as Morgan steals her 11th base of the season. She came in sitting number 7 in the Grand Canyon region, or tied for 6, pardon me, tied for 6. She might have 6th place all by herself now. Cuevas deals, and ball 2. Looked good, but 2-0 count to Murphy. Third pitch is going to be inside and low, 3-0. is the count. Let's take a look at Cuevas. Cuevas comes in at 3-8 on the season, a 6.58 ERA. She's pitched almost all the innings, 89 and a third. And there's a strike, throw down to third, no good. And Morgan steals second and third. How about that? Coach Jerome getting aggressive on the bases out here. 3-1 count to Murphy. And there's the delivery, a swing and a miss. The ball gets away from the catcher, not quite far enough. Full count now on Rory Murphy, one of the seniors out here for the Mingus Marauders. Final game at Mingus Union High School. Cuevas, 89 and a third innings, giving up 172 hits, 141 runs. And that one's going to be ball 4. It's given up 84 earned runs out of the 141, 26 walks and 34 strikeouts. And now we're going to have a pinch runner out for the Mingus Marauders. Murphy, of course, pitching out here today is going to give way to Hahn, who's going to run for her. So hit by pitch and then walk. And Hernandez shows bunt, takes a strike. The throw goes down to second. Coming home to score is going to be Morgan. So the Mingus Marauders do the double steal against Mesquite, just like they did to the Marauders in the first inning. So now that makes it 5-1. Murphy is on to second. And the call at the plate was a ball. Ball 1 to Hernandez. Hernandez is going to be one of those returners for the Mingus Marauders. Oh, a swing and a miss. Went after the inside pitch. Against Prescott, Hernandez did not, well, let's see, what did she do against Prescott? That one is a strike. Hits the high part of the strike zone. 1-2 now to Hernandez. Got to protect up. She ended up 0 for 0. No official at-bats, but had a run. Which means that she probably walked or got hit by a pitch. There's a shot. Goes through. Goes into center. The throw coming into home is going to bounce off the catcher. And Hernandez on the throw goes all the way to third. Rory Murphy had to hold up, make sure that it went through. The single with an RBI by Hernandez into center field. And she goes to third on the throw. So here we are. The coach comes out to talk with her pitcher, Cuevas. Nobody out. Mingus now trailing 5-2. Talking to Coach Holland, all of the pitching duties have kind of fallen on Cuevas since one of her other pitchers is no longer part of the team, which certainly hurts. Now we're going to have a trade out. So we're going to have a player coming in, and that's going to Briella Lance. Briella Lance comes in, looks to play left field, maybe for Juliana Lance. We'll see if we have any other changes here in the infield. But we still have a full meeting inside the circle here. Mingus started off. Morgan got hit by the first pitch she saw. Ended up stealing second, stealing third, and then a double steal home. Murphy walked and then stole second, scored on the RBI single by Ali Hernandez. And here we are, 5-2. And it looks like we may have a backup catcher. So Emily Escalante, who was in right field, is now going to come in to catch. And I wonder if they're going to give her warm-up catches here. And Briella Lance came in, so I'm not sure where Juliana Lance went. Looks like maybe Juliana Lance went to right field. Briella left. And then that's going to be back to Sargent. Sargent throws, and the slide home. They come home and they get Hernandez. Great play by Cuevas as she throws the ball to Escalante. So the fielder's choice and out at home is going to be Hernandez, and it goes 1-2 out at home. So Sargent is now on first as Coca Grano comes up and looks at strike one. So we'll see if Escalante is the normal catcher or not. Great play at home. Fantastic play at home. 5-2, 1-on-1 out. That one's fly ball right-hand side near the dugout and called out there by Cisneros. So the pop out goes to the first baseman, and quickly 2 out. Another senior coming up, Recklin Wedler. Wendler will get her first shot here today. The righty stands in. And a swing and a miss. Wendler was 1 for 2 against Prescott with a run scored and an RBI. She had a triple against Prescott on the 22nd. 0-1 the count here to the Mingus Marauders senior. And swings at that one way high and out of the strike zone. 0-2. And Sargent goes down to second on the pass ball. Now in scoring position for Brooklyn. But she's in a hole, gotta protect up. Cuevas delivers. And that one hit right up the middle and through into center field. Sargent's gonna come all the way home. An RBI signal on an 0-2 pitch out there by Brooklyn Wendler. That makes it 5-3. Just made great contact, hit the ball to the right side of the circle. Went through the circle, but the right side. Diving for it was Schrader. I think she might have gotten a piece of it. And Rosenberg comes up. Another Mingus Marauder senior. Playing right field out here today. Chloe was 0 for 2 against Prescott. The only lefty on the roster here. Looks at ball 2. Close but no cigar. Looks like we might have an offensive outpour out here today. Third pitch goes around Chloe, and she'll hit it into center field, and it goes over the center fielder's head. And the race is on, coming all the way around to score is going to be Wendler. They hold up Chloe in third. An RBI triple makes it 5-4. If you like offense, we got one for you here today. 9 runs so far here in inning number 1. We'll still be playing softball at 10 o'clock tonight. 5-4 the score. And Phillips will hit that one, a ground ball. One hopper to the shortstop, across the diamond and out. Made contact, did Phillips, but that's going to end the inning. So the Wildcats hanging on to a 1-run lead over the Mingus Marauders. Mingus had a hit by pitch, a walk, couple of singles, and a triple out there by Rosenberg for the final RBI. 5-4, second inning coming around the corner after this.
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Friday Night Lights, Saturday Sidelines, and Sunday Best. At Manhattan and Cottonwood, we've got the hat for every fan, every player, and every occasion. Walk our shop and you'll find classic ball caps, sharp fedoras, cozy beanies, and bold cowboy hats, all under one roof. Proudly local, proudly hat obsessed, and always game ready. Swing by Manhattan in the Clemenceau Plaza, Cottonwood, today. Manhattan, we've got you covered. Go Marauders!
Phillips, the catcher, who was the final out, finally comes out after had to go get all the gear on. As Coach Jerome does some catching out there. It's going to be the top of the order. Aguilar, Schrader, and Cuevas coming up here for the visiting Wildcats. So I was talking to Coach Holland from the Wildcats, and they said their most important win of the season was probably against Saguaro. So that was probably the most important win. They come in 3-7 in the region, 7-13 overall. Given up 193 runs and have scored 103. And there's a shot going to right center field, and diving for it is Morgan. Doesn't get it. The throw comes into second, and safe. The swipe tag by Hernandez, and somehow Aguilar avoids the tag for her second double. She hit the ball into short right center field and never stopped running, forcing the Mingus Marauders for a shot at it. Chloe, a good throw to second, and somehow she contorted the body and missed the tag for a leadoff double. That's going to bring up Schrader. And she bounce foul. So their last game against Marcos de Niza. And Schrader ended up 1 for 3 with a run and an RBI. Oh, and she takes that one off the back of the hip. That is an ouch. So Murphy, first 2 on against Rory here in the top of the second. Mingus trailing 5-4. That brings up Cuevas. Cuevas had a sac fly. The ball gets away from Phillips and goes to the backstop. Both runners advance. Aguilar on to third. Schrader trots down to second. And a ball 1 count to Cuevas. Murphy's got to get herself reset here. 1-0 the count. And there's a strike. 1-1. Now the fly ball could bring home a sac fly. She steps in and gets herself set. Pops that one into center field, coming in on it, and making the catch out there is Morgan. And it is a double play. And so one of them left early. They're going to call that a double play. And now Coach Holland's going to come and talk to him about it. Okay, so both runners go to advance on the diving catch out there by Morgan in center field. The sacrifice fly does not come home. Or does it? So let's see if both of them left early, then that would be a triple play. And now we're trying to figure out what this is, because the fly out, a diving catch out there by Morgan. She throws the ball into the infield. They go and tag third base. And then, so the umpire is explaining to Coach Jerome here what is going on. It's going to be 2 outs. So 2 outs, the bases are empty. They say that the run comes home to score, so it becomes a sac fly again with an RBI. And so the runner from second apparently left early, but the runner from third did not. So a double play there, and that's going to be ball 2 to Romans. Romans got on an error the first inning. Out. The runner from second left early. How about that? That would be Schrader. 3-0 now the count to Romans. The Wildcats have extended the lead 6-4, and strike 1. That was such an interesting play. So Karis Morgan with an incredible diving catch on a looping liner into center field, and she'll get another shot at this one. She goes back, and she'll glove in that one. So the fly out to center field will end the inning. So just a little bit of damage, but a whole bunch of drama here in inning number 2. The Mingus Marauder fan club thought that there was a triple play out there, that both runners had left early, and the umpires say that the runner from second left early, the runner from third did not. So the run counts. We'll see if that plays a role here in this one. 6-4, bottom of the second, coming up after this.
Whether you're doing new construction, a remodel, or just filling in the bare spots, there's only one place to go in the Verde Valley for the best in rock, sand, gravel, and boulders. Bedrock Landscape Materials and Supplies. They also stock flagstone, bagged Portland cement, Belgard pavers, Phoenix pavers, Acker stone, artificial turf, and now even rebar and culverts. Make them your one-stop shop. Have it delivered or stop by their yard on 89A in Cottonwood. Let Bedrock Landscape Materials and Supplies rock your world.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and future of Cottonwood and our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud supporter of Mingus Softball. Go Marauders!
Well, drama in the second inning. So Mingus is going to have to do some offense here, trailing by 2. Final game of the season. It is senior night for the Mingus Marauder seniors. Murphy, Greneau, Wendler, Rosenberg, and Phillips, and Ortega, I believe. First pitch is going to be grounded right back to the pitcher, Ortega. It's the first pitch she sees as it goes ground out. 1-3. Good response out there by Cuevas in the circle. Hit it right back, hip high. Loved it. And back to the top of the order we go. Mingus trailing by 2. So Morgan got hit by a pitch to start off for the Mingus Marauders. And she'll hit that one, a slow roller going to the shortstop. She picks it up and throws her out. 2 pitches, 2 outs. As Murphy's going to come up. Murphy walked and scored her first time up. She was 0 for 3 against Prescott, and she looks at ball 1. So that takes away the possibility of the 3-pitch inning. 2 one-pitch swings and outs. And that one stays inside. 2-0. Cuevas trying to work the inside corner. Murphy with the pink bat. It's less pink than it was at the beginning of the season. And there's a strike. Threw that one over the plate. Caught lots of brown. I'd normally say white plate, but it's not a white plate. It's a brown plate. Cuevas delivers. And strike. Slow call by the umpire out there. Thought about it. Probably a good frame by Escalante. 2-2 the count. Cuevas delivers, and she'll ground that one. Going to the shortstop. She picks it up, throws across, and she dropped it. So Murphy gets on the error. One hopper to Cisneros. She can't quite hold it. Klein's going to come out to deliver, or run rather, as Murphy gets a pinch runner. Gives some instructions to her teammate Hernandez. Hernandez steps in, gets herself ready. Oh, swings, foul tips it. And Han's going to need to go back to first. Hernandez is sophomore. Is number 2 in batting average for the Mingus Marauders here this year at .382. And she'll hit that one hard. It's off the shortstop, picks it up, throws it across, gets the out. Good play by Aguilar as she kept it in front of her, off of the chest, picks up the bounding ball, and she charges that ball very well, throws out a speedy Hernandez at first. The score remains 6-4. The Goose Egg goes up on the board for the Mingus Marauders in the bottom of the second. 4 up, 3 down, 1 error in the inning. All right, Mingus has got to turn around, play some defense. We'll be back after this.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects using green construction methods. Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For examples, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale.
Hey Cottonwood, your home of the Whopper has a new location, and Burger King is excited to be back serving Cottonwood. Stop by 888 South Main Street and bring your family and friends to enjoy all-time flame-grilled faves. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, that gotta-have-it snack or dinner, Cottonwood's all-new Burger King has you covered. At BK, have it your way. You rule.
5, 6, and 7 coming up for the Wildcats here from Mesquite's final game of the season. As the wind is blowing hard. So 14-mile-per-hour winds. This is in 14-mile-per-hour winds. And the lefty is up and takes strike 1. Wind is blowing out to right field, absolutely feverish. Rosenberg better be alert out there in right field, and that one's down and away. 1-1 the count. Cisneros, the first baseman, got on an error and then scored. Ooh, that one's gonna be high. 2-1. See if we can get our Verde Valley TV scoreboard changed. It's actually 6-4 here in the second. And that one's grounded foul to the near side. Goes toward the home fans. 2-2 the count. Murphy still looking for strikeout. He'll pop that one into right center, left center field as it falls. The throw comes into second. A quick double out there by Cisneros. Wendler tried to come over and cut it off. Morgan backing her up, gets it into second. The leadoff double yet again. Escalante is up, and she'll take that one low and inside. Ball one. Mingus trying to keep this one close. 6-4 trailing here in the second inning. And there's a strike. 1-1 the count. Cobert on deck. That looked good, but apparently inside. 2-1 the count, Escalante. That's an even 250 here for the season, 10 for 40. 5 runs, 7 RBIs. As Cisneros on second, there's a swinging strike. 2-2 now the count, as Rory fights back. And she delivers. Oh, so close. Called high. That could have gone either way. Full count, payoff pitch. Murphy grabs the middle of the rubber out there and delivers. And called ball 4. She is right around home plate, but just missed. So first and second.
Courtesy for my catcher,
And they're going to have a courtesy runner coming in for the catcher, who is now Escalante. The wind stops blowing here for just a moment. That's going to be Lance coming out to run, I think. So Lance at first. Cisneros at second. Murphy's got to start over here with Colbert. And a swing and a miss. Colbert came in today batting .354. She shows bunts and bunts foul. That's going to be strike 2. Murphy has her in a hole. And that is not Colbert. I apologize. That is going to be Lance. And strike 3. Strike 3 looking out there to Lance. So number 12, number 22, Ontiveros is going to be running at first. Lance is going to be at, so somebody left early here. And we're going to have a conversation. So apparently, the pinch runner Ontiveros is called out for running early. Stealing third on the play is going to be Cisneros. She steals second. Ontiveros came off the bag apparently early. And so she is out, leaving early. And an 0-1 pitch is now 1-1 to number 11, Kennedy. And that one gets by the catcher, coming home to score is going to be Cisneros. That's going to make it 7-4 as the umpire sweeps off the plate. 2-1 the count to Kennedy. Base is now empty. So a leaving early out and a swinging or a looking strike 3. That's going to be 3 and a 1 to Kennedy. Kennedy comes in batting .233 on the season. She's got 10 hits, and that one's going to be a walk. 5-pitch walk continues the inning as Juliana Lance will come up. She is looking for her first hit of the season. And she'll ground that one foul for strike one. Lance struck out swinging. Murphy has 2 strikeouts here in this game. 7-4 the score as we are with 2 out in the top of the third. That one's high. And a throw behind the runner. Ortega comes well off the bag. 1-1 the count. Kennedy's on first with the walk, and that's going to be ball 2. 2-1 low. See if Murphy can come right at her at the number 9 hitter. And there is a pop fly, short right field, and off the glove of Coco Greneau. And she'll throw the ball all the way to third, and it gets behind everybody and out of play. And coming home, because the ball bounced out of play, is going to be Kennedy. And then on to second is Juliana Lance on the error. That makes it 8-5. There's a fly ball. Center field, Morgan comes over, makes the catch. Boy, she covers good ground out there. 1 pitch, 1 out to Aguilar, who's been a back-to-back doubles out there. So the fly out to center field finally closes out inning number 3. However, the visiting squad here from Mesquite scores 2 more. Makes it 8-4 over the Mingus Marauders. We'll be back for the bottom of the third coming up after this.
Make your next vehicle purchase count at Hyundai of Cottonwood, where community comes first. From supporting local youth sports to showing up for the events that matter, giving back drives everything they do. And through Hyundai Hope on Wheels, a portion of every new vehicle sale helps fight childhood cancer. Be part of the change. Stop by Highway 260 right above Larry Green or shop anytime at HyundaiofCottonwood.com. Hyundai of Cottonwood, because every day's a great day in a Hyundai. Go Mingus!
The mouth is the gateway to the digestive system. Studies indicate a correlation between oral health and full body health. Regular cleanings and checkups can help protect you. New patients are welcome at Arizona Smile Designers in Cottonwood. There's a full smile worth of services all offered under one roof. Whitening and cosmetic to implants and smile reconstruction. Find out more or request an appointment online at azsmiledesigners.com.
So Mesquite scores 5 in the top of the first, 1 in the second, 2 more here in the third, and here we go. 8-4. The Mingus Marauders have some work to do here in inning number 3. It's going to be 4, 5, and 6. Sergeant, Greneau, and Wendler coming up for the Mingus Marauders. Sargent steps in with the pink bat. Will face Cuevas for the second time. Pitcher winds and delivers way high. Ball 1. Mingus is in need of base runners. Sargent started today batting .231 on the season, looking for hit number 10 on the season. And takes that one high and inside for ball 2. Cuevas will walk some batters during the course of the game. Gets a strike on that one. So we'll see if the Mingus Marauders tend to be a tad bit more patient here at the plate. Sargent steps back in. Head on the count, 2-1. And delivers. Oh, swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. And I lost my picture here for a moment. Hopefully we haven't lost it on Verde Valley TV. 2-2 the count to Sargent. And strike 3 looking. First strikeout of the game from Cuevas. And Coco Grinnell, one of the seniors for the Mingus Marauders, steps in. Number 11, batting an even .333 on the season, and pounds that one down to the third baseman. She's up and throws it across the diamond, gets the out. Good play by Romans out there. She stopped it right at her feet, picked it up, and a strong throw across the diamond to Cisneros. Ground out goes 5-3. No, a bid for a double gets denied. And Wendler comes up. Brooklyn will foul that one down the first baseline. A good attempt by Cisneros, diving for it out of play. Brooklyn trying to use the wind, blowing out to right field. Needs to get a little higher and a little harder down that line. Cuevas delivers. That one's inside and low. 1-1 the count. Wendler, a senior, came in today batting .222. She picked up hit number 9 on the season in the first inning and came around to score. Got an RBI too. Looking for hit number 10. And she'll pop that one up inside right to the second baseman. Schrader will glove it. And the inning is over. The Mingus Marauders go 1-2-3 quietly into the third. And we're going to go to the top of the fourth. A 4-run lead out here for the visiting Wildcats from Mesquite. Mingus has got to show defense here. And so far doesn't have a 0 on the board defensively. See if they can get that goose egg here in the fourth. We'll be back after this.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call The Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water heaters to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, The Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency for a fair price. If you want plumbing done right the first time, call The Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
The Greater Verde Valley Chamber of Commerce is proud to support the businesses, families, and future of our community. From job fairs and ribbon cuttings to free community events and networking opportunities, they're helping local businesses grow and creating meaningful connections that last. Because when the community thrives, our kids do too. Join the movement today at verdevalleychamber.org. Greater Verde Valley Chamber of Commerce, helping businesses grow today to create a stronger tomorrow. Go Marauders!
Now it came back on. Back here at Mingus Union High School, Mingus Marauders trailing 8-4, and we're going to have 2, 3, and 4. Schrader, who caught the pop-up to end the bottom of the third inning, will come up for a swing and a miss. Cuevas is on deck. Romans in the hole out here for the Wildcats. Murphy looking for a clean inning. Delivers the second one inside. Phillips tries to frame it, doesn't get the call. 1-1. Murphy uses the middle of the rubber and a little pop fly and foul. Oh! Had a glove on it and unable to squeeze it out there for the Mingus Marauders. It's going to be Wendler playing third base now. So the foul ball makes it 1-2. And a hard shot down the third baseline past Brooklyn. On her horse goes Schrader. Schrader stops in second. And for the fourth time in the game, a leadoff double by the Wildcats, putting the pressure on. Trying to see who is in left field here, with Wedler playing third. And that one's high. The throw down to third is too high. Hernandez does a great job backing it up. And a stolen base. As Schrader steals third. So one on, ball one, nobody out. And did she swing? Throw down to third with her standing on the base. Sargent comes in to play catcher. So Sargent is back behind the dish here for the Mingus Marauders. And a fly ball, center field. Karras comes in, makes the catch. A strong throw home is just not going to be in time. Schrader comes home on the RBI. Sac fly by Cuevas. Believe it or not, she's trying to set a record here. That is her third sac fly to center field here today. 3 RBIs, all on sac flies. How about that? One out, nobody on, one in, and super high to Romans. Romans got on an error and is flied out to Morgan in center. And she'll hit that one, a line drive right at Morgan in center. What did I tell you? It's almost like I called it. So Morgan has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 putouts out here today. How about that? First one, ball one outside to Cisneros. She is 1 for 1. She's doubled and scored and got on an error and scored. And that one's too high. 2-0. 9-4, the Wildcats lead. Mingus Marauders got to get out of the fourth here with just 1 damage. And there's a ground ball going to Grano at second. She'll pick it up, throw over to first, got the out. All right, so the Mingus Marauders only give up 1. A leadoff double comes around to score on a sac fly by Cuevas. And the score goes 9-4. The Mingus Marauders needed offensive outputs here, kind of like the first inning when they scored 4. We'll be back after this.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
Well, the wind continues to blow out here at Mingus Union High School, blowing pretty much straight out to right field. As we get set and underway here for the bottom of the fourth. It's going to be the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. Rosenberg will start off for the Mingus Marauders. She had a triple her first at bat. And she'll bounce that one toward the shortstop, who picks it up, throws across the diamond and got her. Ground out goes 6-3. Aguilar has been pretty darn good at shortstop out here today. Elsie Phillips is going to come up to bat. I don't know, perhaps she is out in left field here now. And she'll pop that one into center field. Now going back and making the catch out there is Kennedy. She came in and then went back, so a one-pitch fly out to center field. That's going to bring up Ortega. Natalie Ortega is looking for her first hit of the season. Trying to get it here on the final game of the season. And she'll foul that one off the right-hand side. Got a decent bat on it. Just tailed off to the foul area. Stayed in play though. 0-1 the count. She tapped back to the pitcher her first time up. That one's high. 1-1. Ortega not gotten on base with a walk either. She'll swing and tip that one, 1-2. Number 7 trying to earn her way on. She's been hit by a pitch once. Cuevas delivers. That one's high. Ooh, close. Super close. 2-2 the count. That could have gone either way. 9-4 the score. Mingus, bottom of the 4th. Nobody on, 2 outs. 2-2 delivery is low. And Ortega fights back to get the count full. Mingus versus Mesquite here today. Final game of the season, and ball 4. Picks up her first walk of the season. See if we can get our scoreboard changed. It's actually Mingus versus Mesquite, not Prescott. Cuevas now gives up the 2-out walk. Back to the top of the order we go, and that one bounces up. Ball 1. Morgan has scored. She started the game getting hit by pitch. She's batting an even 250 coming into today. She is looking for hit number 10 in the season. She's played tremendously well in center field here today. Runner goes, a little blooper, and it's going to be fair. And the throw down to third is going to get her out. That's going to be out number 3. So Ortega went to second, held up. Coach told her to come. And she did not turn the corner quite quick enough. So it is going to be a single, but out at third is Ortega trying to go first to third. As the bottom of the 4th comes to a close, the score remains 9-4. We'll be back after this.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Hello, this is Chris with Tack Fabrication, your local provider for all things metal fabrication. Whether you need structural steel welding and fabrication, custom gates and architectural elements, or precision TIG welding, our experienced team has the necessary certifications and knowledge to finish the job with precision and quality. Give us a call or check out our website at tackfabrication.com or 928-204-1095.
It's going to be 6, 7, 8 coming up for the visiting Wildcats here for Mesquite. There we go. All right, we got the scoreboard changed. Thank you. Appreciate it, Sam. All right. It is going to be Escalante coming up, who switched to catcher here during this one. She's got on an error and scored in the first. And she walked in the third. Here we start the top of the fifth. A 5-run lead by the Wildcats and a foul ball near side. Third base line for strike one. So Mingus comes into today. That one's going to be fouled off for strike two. According to the rankings, Mingus is sitting at 36, trying to pop up a spot or two with maybe a win in the final week. Mesquite sitting at number 30. 4-12 is the record that counts. 4-19 for the Mingus Marauders. Sargent tries to frame it, doesn't get the call. 1-2 the count. Escalante. Righty catcher steps in, gets herself set. Batting 250. She'll pop that one into left field for a single. And the throw goes into second. So the streak is broken. 4 innings in a row. The Wildcats started off with a double for the inning. Ontiveros is going to come out to run once again here for Escalante, who's now been on base 3 times. Lance will step in, and she'll pop that one left field, and making the catch out there, and throwing it back toward the middle of the diamond, and not advancing is Ontiveros. So the fly out goes to left field out there by Lance. 1 pitch, 1 out. 1 on, 1 out. 9-4. Mingus Marauders trailing. And see if we have a throw behind the runner, and getting back safely without a problem is Ontiveros. Kennedy steps in. She had a ground out with an RBI in the first. That one's high. 2-0 the count to her. Then she walked and scored in the third. And she'll pop that one into right field, and caught out there by Rosenberg. Throws behind the runner. It hits the runner, but stays right there. So the fly out goes to right field. So we have a fly out to left field, or a fly out to right field, and Lance steps in. A strikeout and got on an error. Mingus trying to put up the first 0. And there's a ground ball, goes to Hernandez. Hernandez takes it to second, and the 0 goes up on the board. The Mingus Marauders with a clean inning. A leadoff single stranded, fly out, ground out. The Mingus Marauders looking to dig into this 5-run lead. Bottom of the 5th coming up after this.
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Friday Night Lights, Saturday Sidelines, and Sunday Best. At Manhattan and Cottonwood, we've got the hat for every fan, every player, and every occasion. Walk our shop and you'll find classic ball caps, sharp fedoras, cozy beanies, and bold cowboy hats, all under one roof. Proudly local, proudly hat obsessed, and always game ready. Swing by Manhattan in the Clemenceau Plaza, Cottonwood, today. Manhattan, we've got you covered. Go Marauders!
Mingus Marauders. And Morgan comes out. Well, I thought she singled, but apparently with the out at third, they call it a no. I don't know. So she takes strike one. Oh, on the count to the leadoff hitter. Cuevas delivers, and that's going to be strike two. Caught the inside corner. 0-2. So that means Morgan is still looking for hit number 10 on the season. And she'll ground that one down the third baseline. Throw across the diamond is in time. The ground out goes 5-3. And one out in the inning. Murphy's going to step in. She walked, stole a base, and scored here in the first.
Rory, adjust your grip.
Came in today batting .308 on the season. 12 for 39 with 9 runs scored, 6 RBIs. 1 double on the season, and looks at ball one. Mingus in need of base runners. Murphy trying to help her own cause out here. She is the pitcher of record. Gets herself set. And the 1-0 delivery is a hard hit ball. Tries Aguilera over at first and on to first for the out. Aguilera's been up to the task out here today. Back-to-back ground outs. Romans at third, Aguilar at short. And Hernandez steps in. Mingus having to do something here with a 2-out rally once again. Grabs the pink bat once again. And that one inside and low. Ball one. Hernandez 1 for 2 here in the game. An RBI single here in the first. And she'll ground that one. Aguilar picks it up, throws across the diamond, and a clean inning out here by Cuevas as she gets him to go 1, 2, 3. Ground out, and ground out. All right, Mingus has got to put up a 0 here as we go into the top of the 6th. Time getting short in this one, and we'll find out what happens here when we come back to Mingus Union High School after this.
Whether you're doing new construction, a remodel, or just filling in the bare spots, there's only one place to go in the Verde Valley for the best in rock, sand, gravel, and boulders, Bedrock Landscape Materials and Supplies. They also stock flagstone, bagged Portland cement, Belgard pavers, Phoenix pavers, Acker stone, artificial turf, and now even rebar and culvert. Make them your one-stop shop, have it delivered, or stop by their yard on 89A in Cottonwood. Let Bedrock Landscape Materials and Supplies rock your world.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and future of Cottonwood and our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud supporter of Mingus Softball. Go Marauders!
Wybron takes over at third for the Mingus Marauders. As Sophia, a freshman utility player, get an opportunity to play in this one. Good throw by Sargent down to second on the practice throw. And we go back to the top of the order for the visiting Wildcats. It's getting late, 6th inning. Mingus trailing by a score of 9-4. Wildcats put up 5 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 more in the third, and 1 in the fourth. We've had a leadoff runner on every single inning, and that looked good. They called ball one. That one's high for ball two. Aguilar, pair of doubles. Scored both times that she is on, and a fly out to Carrison center. And she'll pop that one to left field, going back, making the catch out there. I believe it's Phillips playing left. So the fly out to left is out number one, and that is the first time the leadoff hitter is not on for the Wildcats. Could it mean something different? Is the tide turning? Schrader steps in, takes that one inside. Schrader's been on all three times, a single and scored in the first, hit by pitch in the left hip in the third. Looks at ball too high. And then a double with a stolen base with a run scored in the fourth. Second baseman, righty's ready. Fouls that one off. She's swinging, 2-1. Murphy gets herself set and delivers, and a high fly ball left field. Phillips out there again, makes the catch. So far it's the Phillips inning. Two fly outs to left, and a possible clean inning out here for Murphy as Cuevas steps in. She's hit the ball in the air every single time she's been up, takes strike one. So this is the only time that she is not in a position to get an RBI sac fly. And there's strike two. Murphy's on. 0-2 has her in a hole. And just outside. 1-2. Mingus Marauders trailing by 5, 9-4. Murphy trying to keep it right there. Little pop fly, short right center, left center, and it drops. So she picks up the single. In some circles, that would have been a Texas League blooper. Wasn't quite high enough, so we'll call that a New Mexico blooper. Kind of toward Texas, but not really. But yeah. So 2-out knock by Cuevas, and that one's fouled. First one fouled out there by Romans. Livia's 0 for 3, but she has a run scored. She got on an error and stole a couple of bases in the first inning. And it is the end of the season for both these squads. A ground ball picked up, snagged, thrown away. And now we'll see if they're going to throw it. They throw it back to the pitcher. So she gets on an error and goes to second on the throw. A great play out there by Wybron to just get to it, then pulls Ortega off the bag, and the throw is offline. So now second and a third. Two quick outs, and then a single and an error in second and third with 2 outs. And a little bit high and maybe perhaps tight. Cisneros came in today leading the team, batting .447. Fake throw down to third by Sargent. 21 for 47 with 12 runs. She has 10 RBIs. And 2 extra base hits, a double and a home run, and she will put that one into play. And they throw down to first. And safe at first. And Sargent could have tagged the runner at home, and there is the tag as the Wildcats run into out number 3, but they do score a run. As Sargent, the tapper in front of the plate, did not notice that the runner was coming home from third. And she scores. She throws down to first instead. But out at home is going to be Romans trying to go second to home on the error. So out at home as it goes Wyberon to home. So 5-2 for the final out, but the Wildcats do score one. They extend the lead 10-4. Mingus Marauders coming up after this.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects using green construction methods. Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For examples, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale.
Hey Cottonwood, your home of the Whopper has a new location, and Burger King is excited to be back serving Cottonwood. Stop by 888 South Main Street and bring your family and friends to enjoy all-time flame-grilled faves. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, that gotta-have-it snack or dinner, Cottonwood's all-new Burger King has you covered. At BK, have it your way. You rule.
Thank our friends at Burger King Cottonwood for being a sponsor of Mingus Marauder Baseball Softball. Here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV, this is our final game of the season, and right after this one, we will have senior night festivities for softball, as we have Murphy, Ortega, Greneau, Rosenberg, Wendler, and Phillips. All seniors, 6 seniors here for the Mingus Marauders. Sargent takes ball 1. She is 0 for 2 here in this one. Got on a fielder's choice, scored back in the first, and she swings late at that one. Coach Holland with the kick save at the dugout. 1-1 the count with the foul ball. Righty gets back in with that open stance, and she'll knock that one down the line. It hits the bag, and she is going to get on with the single. How about that? It hits the bag and then bounces up and hits the third baseman Romans in the shoulder. She was trying to backhand it. And the bounce goes Mingus's way. Leadoff single out there by Sargent. Coco Greneau comes up. She is 0 for 2 here today. She has 3 triples on the season and 5 doubles. So 8 out of her 15 hits have been extra base hits. Cuevas delivers. That one's high. And they throw behind the runner. Sargent back easily. 1-0 the count. Sargent checks the wrist, looks at the call. Cuevas delivers, and a shot left field. It is high, it is deep, and it is gone! What a senior night for Coco Greneau, a 2-run shot over the left field fence. That makes it 10-6. That was a shot. As I understood it, Coco Greneau had one in the Faith Moore tournament, but that one's not part of the stats as of yet. This one outside of the tournament, a 2-run shot. As Coco Greneau picks up RBIs 7 and 8. Brooklyn Wendler steps in. She is 1 for 2 so far here today. RBI single in the first. A pop out to second. And take strike 1 inside corner. So Mingus cuts the lead 10-6. See if they can pour it on here in the 6th. Make it a big inning here for the Mingus Marauders. Nobody out, 2 in. And a shot back to the pitcher. Cuevas, cat-like reflexes, puts the glove down, takes the liner. Line out back to the pitcher. Good athleticism out there. Wendler hit it hard, just hit it to the wrong person in the wrong spot. Rosenberg steps in. Lefty is 1 for 2, and she'll ground that one to the second baseman. It gets through her legs, and she'll run it out. She'll get on the error, had a RBI triple in the first, grounded out to shortstop. In the 4th, grounded that one to Schrader at second. Went off the glove, and so now 1 out, 1 on. And a swing, and a miss. Wybron gets her first at bat here. The freshman, open stance. Oh, gets hit by a pitch, takes it in the leg. That advances Rosenberg on to second. And Mingus is going to make a pinch hitter out here. Lyons is going to come up. This will be the first time I've seen her. The freshman was 1 for 2 in tournament play. Had a home run, a 2-run shot. She'll get a plate appearance, a pinch hitter position here with 2 on and 1 out. Cuevas delivers. High, ball 1. On deck is Morgan, hoping for an opportunity here. Mingus has already scored 2 here in the bottom of the 6th, making it 10-6. 2 on, 1 out, first and second. Cuevas delivers and fouled off. 1 and 1. Single by Sargent that bounced off the third base bag. And then a 2-run home run by Coco Greneau. Wendler lined one right back at the pitcher for out number 1. Rosenberg gets on an error and then hit by pitch. It's Wybron. And a strike called. Wow. Okay, 1 and 2. Catcher pulled that one out of the dirt. 1 and 2 the count, 1 out, 2 on. Lyons is gonna have to protect up the freshman. And a swing and a miss. Oh. Garris Morgan comes out. 2 on, 2 out now. Morgan so far here today, a couple of groundouts and then got hit by a pitch to start the game and scored. And she'll send that one to center. It's deep. It is back. It's gone! Garris Morgan, the 3-run shot. And she just pokes it over the center field fence. We have an injury out here as the Mingus Marauders were coming out to congratulate her. That makes it 10-9. First pitch she sees. And it goes over the fence. Maxwell, the freshman, came out, got legs tangled out with somebody, and went down. She gets up and walks off on her own, which is fantastic. 2 home runs in the inning out here for the Mingus Marauders. The 6th inning as the Mingus Marauders have come back and put up a 5 spot on Mesquite. 10-9. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game. Rory Murphy comes up. Murphy grounds that one up the middle and through. Single, her first hit of the game as Ali Hernandez comes up. Just got an update at Mesquite. So the Mingus Marauders are up 5-4 on the road at Mesquite. The slender, ever so slender opportunity for the Mingus Marauders baseball squad to get into the playoffs. Here we've got 10-9 in the bottom of the sixth. Mingus has put up 5 with back-to-back home runs. Hot shot goes to third across the diamond, handled well by Romans. Well, the Mingus Marauders were putting some hits on. Ali Hernandez hit the ball hard, but her third ground out of the game. She's 1 for 4. All right, top of the 7th around the corner. Mingus has made it close, 10-9. We'll be back for inning number 7 after this.
Make your next vehicle purchase count at Hyundai of Cottonwood, where community comes first. From supporting local youth sports to showing up for the events that matter, giving back drives everything they do. And through Hyundai Hope on Wheels, a portion of every new vehicle sale helps fight childhood cancer. Be part of the change. Stop by Highway 260 right above Larry Green or shop anytime at HyundaiofCottonwood.com. Hyundai of Cottonwood, because every day's a great day in a Hyundai. Go Mingus!
The mouth is the gateway to the digestive system. Studies indicate a correlation between oral health and full body health. Regular cleanings and checkups can help protect you. New patients are welcome at Arizona Smile Designers in Cottonwood. There's a full smile worth of services all offered under one roof. Whitening and cosmetic to implants and smile reconstruction. Find out more or request an appointment online at azsmiledesigners.com.
Murphy comes out for inning number 7 out here today. Mingus Marauder offense puts her back in the game, 10-9 as we go into the top of the 7th. It's going to be toward the bottom of the order. It's going to be 6, 7, and 8 coming up. Escalante, Lance, and Kennedy on deck here for the Wildcats. Escalante has been on base 3 times. Got on an error and scored in the first. Walked in the third and a single in the 5th. Murphy gets herself set and delivers high. First delivery, ball 1. 1-0 the count. How about that? 2 home runs in the 5th inning for the Mingus Marauders. Murphy stays high with that one. Escalante was still moving her feet when she got in the batter's box. Murphy delivered. Murphy gets herself set and delivers again, and a little tapper coming to Hernandez. She charges, throw across, got her. Ground out goes 6-3, and Escalante is kept off base here for the first time. Second inning, where the Wildcats have not had the leadoff hitter on. They did it 5 innings in a row. Lance steps in, wearing number 12, and a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Checks the third base coach to get a call. She is looking for her first hit of the season. She has a strikeout and a fly out to left field. 1-1 the count. Oh, in tight. Turns away from it. 2-1.
Let's go, Rory.
The righty gets herself set, turns her hips. Murphy delivers, and that one popped back. And Sargent had a shot off the glove. Big smile from her. She gave a great effort out there for it. And I don't know if you heard that on the crowd mic. In case you didn't, it went, ugh. All right. Sargent will just have to catch a foul tip here for it. 2-2 pitch. And that one's fouled back. Almost called it. She'll survive to swing again. 1 out, bases empty here, top of the 7th. Wildcats looking for insurance. Mingus trying to keep it a 1-run game. Murphy delivers. Oh! Looking for the strike 3, doesn't get the call. 3-2, says the umpire. Murphy delivers, and there's a ground ball. Hernandez off the glove, picks it up, can't handle it. Did a great job to get to it, and then it skimmed off the glove, and then she couldn't quite get the handle. Lance runs it well and loped down to first quickly. 1 out, 1 on. As Kennedy comes up. She is 0 for 2 with an RBI and a walk, and that one goes into the hole and through. And all of a sudden the Wildcats have something going. First and second, 1 out. And Juliana Lance will step in. Juliana Lance is 0 for 3 here in the game, although she's been on base with an error. There's strike 1. Murphy trying to keep it right here with a 1-run game. And there's a ground ball going up the middle. It goes through. Morgan charges, throws home. Great throw home. Keeps everybody right where they are. Station to station go the Wildcats. But an error and a couple of base hits load the bases. Going back to the top of the order, and the dangerous Aguilar comes up. She is 2 for 4, pair of doubles, and a 2-run scored. Murphy comes to a ground ball, and it comes to Hernandez. Hernandez comes home, they get the out at home, and then the ball goes off the glove of the first baseman, and coming around to score is going to be Kennedy. That makes it 11-9. So out at home is Lance. And that goes 6-2. Probably shouldn't have thrown onto first. It was a little too late. So on at first is going to be Aguilar, and she's a runner. There's a swing and a miss. Aguilar goes halfway. Murphy thought about throwing to first, chose not to. Lance is on third. Aguilar is at first. Schrader, 0-1 count. 2 outs, 2 on, 1 in, 11-9. Insurance run in here for the Wildcats. Murphy checks the wrist, gets her grip, and delivers. That one's fouled back. She's ahead of her 0-2 now. Pitcher, Cuevas, on deck. Murphy would prefer not to pitch to her, would like to end it right here with Penelope. 0-2 delivery is too high. And they're going on to second is Aguilar. Stolen base, she went halfway. When the ball went back to the pitcher, she just took off for second.
Right now.
Good athletic play, she's pretty quick. 1-2 the count. Murphy delivers and swings. Strike 3, she gets out of it. And here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to the bottom of the 7th. Final game of the season. The Mingus Marauders trailing 11-9. They've made a game of it, coming back to score 5 in the 6th. All right, so for the Mingus Marauders, it is going to Well, let's see. Who is it going to be? It is going to be 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Mingus Marauders. We'll be back after that.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call The Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water heaters to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic. The Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency for a fair price. If you want plumbing done right the first time, call The Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
The Greater Verde Valley Chamber of Commerce is proud to support the businesses, families, and future of our community. From job fairs and ribbon cuttings to free community events and networking opportunities, they're helping local businesses grow and creating meaningful connections that last. Because when the community thrives, our kids do too. Join the movement today at verdevalleychamber.org. Greater Verde Valley Chamber of Commerce, helping businesses grow today to create a stronger tomorrow. Go Marauders!
And it all comes down to this. The Mingus Marauders trailing 9-11 here in the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Sargent, Grinnell, and Wendler coming up for the Mingus Marauders. They need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Cuevas delivers, and a high fly ball down the line and caught out there by the second baseman, Schrader, for out number 1. Sargent went after the first one. That's going to bring up Coco Gano. Grinnell had a 2-run home run her last time up, and she'll swing at that one for strike 1. Cuevas is dialed in on the possible win. She's got a 2-run lead. She's coming right after the Mingus Marauder batters. Second delivery and a shot, center field. It's deep, it's gone! A 2-run shot, or a 1-run shot, a solo home run here for Coco Gano, second home run of the game. How about that? Talk about a senior game. Back-to-back home runs in center field. Kennedy went back, not much she could do. Went toward the Verde Valley TV camera out there. And a new ball comes into play. Base is now empty, but it's 11-10, 1 out. Brooklyn Wendler comes up. She had an RBI single in the first. Pop out in the third, a line out back to the pitcher in the 5th. Mingus needs base runners. Cuevas, first delivery, and that one's gonna be fouled. Diving for it, and she made the catch. As we have Coach Jerome coming over to talk about it. And he is gonna go out and talk to the umpire out in the field who made the call. And I'm not sure he's gonna win this one, but he's gonna talk about it. And he's gonna glance at the home plate umpire here for a moment. That is gonna be out number 2. The pop out to the catcher. Great effort out there by Escalante. I'm not sure if she caught it. It was completely well, her back was to me. I could not see if she caught it or not, but that makes it 2 outs. 11-10, Chloe Rosenberg is up, and that one's outside. Mingus needs 1 more to tie. Wybron on deck here for the Mingus Marauders. Rosenberg had an RBI triple back in the first, got on an error. She'll ground that one to Aguilar. Up and across the diamond for out number 3. And that is going to do it out here. The Wildcats hang on for an 11-10 victory over the Mingus Marauders. A lot of fireworks, a lot of excitement out here. Mingus just falls short here as the Wildcats win their 5th game of the season. We're going to take a break. We will come back for the final stats when we return to Mingus Union High School after this.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Hello, this is Chris with TAC Fabrication, your local provider for all things metal fabrication. Whether you need structural steel welding and fabrication, custom gates and architectural elements, or precision TIG welding, our experienced team has the necessary certifications and knowledge to finish the job with precision and quality. Give us a call or check out our website at tacfabrication.com or 928-204-1095.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, the Marauders ever so close, losing by a score of 11-10. The last I had heard, the Mingus Marauders baseball squad is up 5-4 over number 22, the Mesquite Wildcats. Mingus sitting at number 25 in the baseball hunt, and the top 24 go to playoffs, so ever so close. We shall see what happens with that one. Mingus can control what they can control. Out here today, the victorious Wildcats, Aguilar ended up 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored, had 2 doubles in the game, and a stolen base to go along with it. Penelope Schrader ends up 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored, got hit by a pitch. One of her hits was a double. Cuevas, 1 for 1. No runs scored, had 3 RBIs, including 3 sac flies at 3 bats in a row. How about that for consistency? Romans, Olivia ends up 0 for 4, but does score a run as she got on an error here in the first and in the 6th. And she stole a couple of two bases in this one, second and third in the same inning. Cineros ends up 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored, has a stolen base as well. Escalante, 1 for 3 with a run scored and a walk in this one. Jocelyn Colbert ends up 1 for 1 with an RBI double, and Lance comes in her spot and ends up 0 for 3 here in the game. Kennedy, 1 for 3 with 2 runs and an RBI with a walk in this one, and Juliana Lance ends up 1 for 4 here in the game. I think she got her first hit of the season as she ends up 1 for 4 here in this one. Once again, 11-10 as we're going to have Senior Day coming up around the corner here. We're going to take a look at the Mingus Marauder stats. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Friday night lights, Saturday sidelines, and Sunday best. At Manhattan and Cottonwood, we've got the hat for every fan, every player, and every occasion. Walk our shop and you'll find classic ball caps, sharp fedoras, cozy beanies, and bold cowboy hats, all under one roof. Proudly local, proudly hat obsessed, and always game ready. Swing by Manhattan in the Clemenceau Plaza, Cottonwood today. Manhattan, we've got you covered. Go Marauders!
Whether you're doing new construction, a remodel, or just filling in the bare spots, there's only one place to go in the Verde Valley for the best in rock, sand, gravel, and boulders, Bedrock Landscape Materials and Supplies. They also stock flagstone, bagged Portland cement, Belgard pavers, Phoenix pavers, Acker stone, artificial turf, and now even rebar and culvert. Make them your one-stop shop, have it delivered, or stop by their yard on 89A in Cottonwood. Let Bedrock Landscape Materials and Supplies rock your world.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and future of Cottonwood and our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud supporter of Mingus Softball. Go Marauders!
To go into senior year night, and we're going to try to get the announcements here as we have 6 seniors to honor here in this one. Karis Morgan, Mingus Marauder leadoff hitter here today, ends up 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Got hit by a pitch and literally scored 3 or stole 3 bases in that same series. Also had a 3-run home run shot here today as she gets her first home run of the season. So 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored and 3 RBIs, plus the hit by pitch. So she was on base twice here in this one. Rory Murphy ends up 1 for 3 with a run scored. She walked and scored and stole a base back in the first inning. Ali Hernandez 1 for 4 with an RBI, and an RBI single back in the first. Sargent ends up 1 for 4 here today with 2 runs scored. Got on a fielder's choice in the first and then had a single and scored in the 6th. Coco Grinnell, have a day, young lady. How about this? 2 for 4, 2 runs, 3 RBIs, including 2 home runs. A 2-run shot in the 6th and a solo shot in the 7th to make it an 11-10 score. Wedler ends up here today 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI in this one. Closey Rosenberg ends up 1 for 4, had an RBI triple back in the first. Got on an error in the 6th as well. Elise Phillips 0 for 2 here in the game. Wybron Sophia ends up 0 for 0 as she got hit by a pitch in the 6th. Natalie Ortega had a couple of at-bats, 0 for 1, but walked once. And then Lyons in her only at-bat, 0 for 1. All right, we're going to get into senior night here coming up here in a moment. See if we can get an update on the score for the Mingus Marauder baseball squad. We're going to find out, although we might have an athletic director out there doing the senior night. We have 6 seniors that we're going to be identifying here today and talking about. Rory Murphy, our pitcher here today, a senior for the Mingus Marauders. Natalie Ortega played first. She is a senior. Coco Grinnell, 2 home runs here today. How about that? That is a fantastic day. And she will be graduating. Chloe Rosenberg, a senior. Brooklyn Wendler, a senior. And Elise Phillips will be a senior out here today. And it looks like we're about ready to get underway with senior night. I apologize for the wind. I ordered sunshine and forgot to order no wind on the side. We're going to take a 30-second break. When we return, we should be getting into senior night. We'll return to Mingus Union High School. Final softball game of the season. Once again, the Mingus Marauders fall 11-10 to the Wildcats from Mesquite. We'll be back after this.
Hey Cottonwood, your home of the Whopper has a new location, and Burger King is excited to be back serving Cottonwood. Stop by 888 South Main Street and bring your family and friends to enjoy all-time flame-grilled faves. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, that gotta-have-it snack or dinner, Cottonwood's all-new Burger King has you covered. At BK, have it your way. You rule.
Other sports, we give our seniors one last go
All
around.
right, it's going to be senior night here tonight.
Here, they're going to walk from home to first.
Hopefully you hear the announcer out there on the field.
For like their final lap. And the first senior that we're going to start with tonight, out there is Chloe Rosenberg.
You hear that okay?
Yeah, I hear it.
All right, today Chloe is walking with her mom, Danielle, her dad, Joel, her sister, Haley, her brother, Joey, Anna, her softball coach, and her best friend, Will. She's played softball for 3 years, and 3 of those years she was on varsity. The only other sport that she does here at Mingus is swim, and obviously this is her last swim season too. She's got a 3.5 GPA, and her most memorable moment with this team was pranking the baseball team and all the fun long bus rides home from games, going to Dutch with the girls before team dinner, and just spending time with her team. Her favorite athlete or person she admires is Ashley Rosenberg, her cousin. And her favorite high school class and teacher are, she's got a lot, Mr. and Mrs. Casada, Mrs. Westbrook, and Mrs. Sanquiano. Her hobbies and activities other than playing softball and swimming is she's a part of the Sportsman Internship Program. She's an FFA. She likes to hunt, and last but not least, she likes being at Dutch Bros. As far as somebody she'd like to thank, Chloe says that she'd like to thank her parents for dealing with her after every game and practice, her coaches for dealing with her injuries, and her team for making her smile. After high school, Chloe's planning to go to NAU to study fitness and wellness and work her way up to becoming an athletic trainer. Each of our seniors have a little special shout out from one of the players, and Sophia has Chloe's, so she's going to read that.
Dear Chloe, I know we haven't known each other very long, but you have taken such a big role in my life. Joking around, from having long, meaningful talks, you've always been there for me. It's hard to pick one favorite memory, but one that really stands out to me is messing around with you during practice. You always find a way to make me smile. It breaks my heart to see you leave so soon, but I can't wait to see how amazing your future is. I'll miss Dutch road trips with you and going to the trainer together. You always have been such a big sister to me. I love you so much. You deserve nothing less than amazing. I can't believe my time with you is almost over. It has gone so fast, but it has been such a blessing to play with you. Love, your favorite night.
That is the win.
It's not bad right now. I don't hear it, but sometimes I do hear it.
All right, give it up one more time for Chloe Rosenberg. Our next senior that we're going to honor tonight is Natalie Ortega. Okay, she wanted to add to this list, but I think I'm going to have to just do it with my eyes right now. Natalie is walking with her mom, her brother, her cousin Manny, her best friend Anna, and also Liam. And Grandma and Grandpa. And maybe one more. And Uncle. There we go. We didn't get time to write it. Natalie has played softball here at Mingus for 4 years, and this is her first year on varsity. This is her only sport at this school, and you can tell that she really gives her all when she's out on the field. She has a 3.5 GPA, and she's a baller at first. Make her way down to our freshman. Her most memorable moment this year was when, or actually in our sport, is when she hit her first home run against Coconino High School, and that was last year. It was a game where 2 of our current seniors hit home runs. Her favorite person or athlete she admires is Allie Hernandez, her shortstop, standing out there at second base. Her favorite high school class or teachers are Mrs. Bodon, her avid teacher, and Miss Songyana, her sports med teacher. Other hobbies and activities that Natalie partakes in other than sports is hanging out with her friends and family. And as far as people that she'd like to thank, Natalie says that she would like to thank her mom for always showing up for her, even when she couldn't show up for herself. Thank you for always pushing me, Mom. This one's for you. For her future plans, what Natalie wants to do after high school, she's going to go to Yavapai and do her prerequisites and then enter the sonography program. And after she gets a lot of hugs from a lot of different people. I've had the pleasure of being Natalie's coach for, well, I guess all 4 years. She's on the first group of freshmen that I coached for. That's the senior group. She was my English student. She was terribly, terribly quiet, terribly, terribly wonderful in my fourth period class. But once I got to know her on the softball field, that Natalie from my fourth period changed pretty quickly. She's got a big voice, and she loves the sport and she loves her team. I think of all the things that I'm going to miss about Natalie is how hard she works when she knows it's online. I can think of plenty of times where she saved our butts on the bases, stealing, getting dirty, and not being afraid. Yes, Natalie's the best. Our next senior is Rory Murphy. Alright, Rory is walking with her dad, Seth, her stepmom, Nana, her brother Colin, Chloe, and her and Lana. Is that everybody? Got them all? This is Rory's 4th year playing Mingus softball, and it is her 4th year on varsity. Other sports that Rory played here at Mingus were volleyball and flag football. She's got a 3.6 GPA. And a lot of people hanging out with her. So. Most memorable moment in softball was spending the weekend at the Airbnb in Phoenix, swimming, saying goo goo gaga to my teammates when they sleep, and having Allie bedazzle my makeup. Her favorite athlete or person she admires, coincidentally, is Allie Hernandez. Her favorite high school class and teacher was Mrs. Bodum, her avid teacher, or Mrs. LaFrance, her digital media teacher. Besides playing softball and being an absolute demon on the field, Rory's hobbies include shopping, going on trips, and hanging out with her friends. As far as anybody specific she would like to thank, she says she wants to thank her best friend Coco for being by her side. After high school, her plans are to go to NAU, study business, and become rich. Give it up for Rory, and while we do that, Karis Ford's going to talk about. I'm trying not to cry, but we'll see. Rory, I truly can't put into words how much you mean to me.
I saw you over
I just don't know what crying is. All you do is bully me, so I don't know what you're doing. From long car rides from tournaments or short drives to practice. Always stopping for a sweet treat. All of our inside jokes that we add on to. All the time being throwing buttons and sailing a 30 feet over your head or nailing you to shins. The car rides with Mom and Brady, where Brady would make us die laughing. Or even the time you told the cashier that your dad kidnapped us. Sorry, Seth. Even though he didn't. And all above, playing softball with you. And being your friend, teammate, and extra sister has been the best, most enjoyable times of my life. Rory, you are so bright and talented. Don't ever sell yourself short, because you are worth so much, and I'm so glad I've gotten the opportunity to be part of your life, and I'm so glad you have played a huge role in mine. I love you.
Slide.
Our next senior is Elise Phillips. Back there with Elise is walking today, and let me make sure I got this right, with her mom Vanessa, her dad Carson, her little brother Logan, her cousin Alicia, and her boyfriend Logan. Elise has played softball here 4 years, first year on varsity. Other sports that Elise has played, she played flag football for us, and she also played basketball. Her most memorable moment this season is straight from Elise. I have to say it's when we were away in Phoenix at the Airbnb, and me, Brooklyn, Rory, Coco, and Natalie, and Braylon would sit on the bed and just talk. I can attest they did a lot of that. Lisa's favorite athlete, or the person she admires most, is her mom. Her favorite high school class / teacher is Monza Baez. Her other hobbies and activities that she partakes in outside of softball is raising turkeys for FFA and being with her friends and family. As far as the people that she would like to thank, Elise says, I would like to thank my parents for always pushing me and supporting me in my dreams and making me who I am today. After high school, Elise plans to go to U of A to major in animal science to get her doctorate and become a veterinarian. And perhaps unsurprisingly, because these are girls who are on a team together and they care about one another, I've got a message to Elise from Laura that I get to read. So imagine that this is coming from Laura Coco. Elise, throughout my years of playing softball with you, I have watched you grow not only as a leader on the field, but also as a person off of it. You have put in the work and stayed committed even when things may have gotten difficult. That being said, you are the epitome of someone who has shown dedication and determination. I am so proud of you, more than words can even express. I wish you the best going into all of your future endeavors. Much love, Laura. The other senior who hit a home run in that game that Natalie hit her home run in was Elise. It was a pretty awesome game. Our next senior is Kenna Maxwell. All right, Kenna is walking with her family. We've got her parents, Mindy and Josh, her sisters, her brother. Yeah, that's everybody who's there. Kenna has played softball for 3 years, and she's been a varsity player for 3. There are no other sports she's played at Mingus. She is a softball player through and through. She's a 3.7 GPA. And her most memorable moment in this sport is being able to help coach, inspire, so many 12U and 14U girls within the programs that she's been a part of. Her favorite athlete, the person she admires, is Braylon Sargent. She never gave up, showed through all of it, and every day she wants to be better. She has to say about Bray. Her favorite hobbies or activities outside of sports are photography and swing dancing. And when it comes to people that she wants to thank, she's got quite the list. She says, first, I would not be who I am or where I am without Christ leading me through every step Second, my parents. No one in my life has supported me more than them. Third, my best friend for always being there for me and pushing me to be better. Last, coaches. Anna for challenging me to prove the people that doubted me wrong. Mallory for making me smile every day. And Jerome for helping me find my love in the sport again. Kenna's future plans are to play softball at GCU and become a sports photographer. As far as someone to talk about how amazing Kenna is, we've got Marissa Lyons.
This is from her sister, Cami. When I was asked to write something about my sister, I didn't know where to start because words fall short. For those who don't know, this is my big sister, Kennedy. She fully encompasses what an amazing sister and human being should be. She has deep roots centered in God and constantly guides people back to God in their times of need. Kennedy inspires those around her to be better both on the field and off the field. She teaches with love, plays with passion, and believes in the best about people. She has shown great integrity. She has always been there for me when I needed her most, and Kenna has always loved and supported me through softball, even when she couldn't play. She gave up her senior year of softball for me, and she has helped me through the unimaginable. Although none of you may know, when I was asked to write something about my sister, I didn't know where to start, because words fall short. For those... Oh. I am sad to see her go, but happy knowing that she is a famous D1 softball player that I can say, that's my big sister who taught me everything I know. I will leave you with these wise words of my sister. Pray before you play and do it with all your heart. Love, Cami Maxwell.
All right, our next senior is Brooklyn Wendler. Brooklyn is walking today with her dad and mom, her sister Alana, her brothers Trevor, Mason, and her sister-in-law Stephanie, her nephew Ryder, and her boyfriend Xavier. This is Brooklyn's 4th year playing softball and her 3rd year on varsity. Other sports that she played here at Mingus were soccer and flag football. She's got a 3.2 GPA. No academic weapon. Her most memorable moment from this sport is her junior year driving home from Lee Williams, talking with her team the whole ride home, and the Florence tournament, sharing a room with Rory, Braylon, and Karis. Her favorite athlete, or someone she admires, is Braylon Sargent. Her favorite high school class and teacher is Miss Davis, and her avid teacher, Mrs. Bowden. Her hobbies and activities outside of sports are hanging out with her boyfriend, friends, babysitting her nephew, and golfing with her dad. As far as somebody she'd like to thank, she said that she would like to thank her dad for always catching her pitching lessons and pushing her to be a good player. Her plans for the future are to go to Arizona State University for pre-law. Yeah, let's give it up for Brooklyn. And to say something that will bring us to tears, we've got Braylon Sargent.
Dear Brooklyn, it's hard for me to put into words how I'm feeling in this moment. A part of me is sad I'll never be able to play with you again. And not being able to have my throwing partner next year. But in the same sense, I'm blessed and grateful to have had a teammate like you. We've shared so many memories together since Little League to now, and I can honestly say you've made a huge impact on me, not just as a player, but also as a person. You don't even realize how much you've helped me, and one thing I'm for sure is that softball won't be the same without you. I loved growing up with you and seeing you turn into the woman you are today. Thank you for always letting me vent and having the same humor as me, but most importantly, thank you for being the big sister I never had. I'm not great with words, but even if I was, they wouldn't describe how much you mean to me. Thank you for always being Thank you for always being one of my main supporters and never giving up on me. I love you, and I'll miss you always, so remember I'm just a phone call away.
you said you wouldn't cry.
All right, and our last senior for tonight, Coco Grinnell, our home run hitter. All right, today Coco is walking with her mom, dad, stepdad, brothers, and sisters. This is her 4th year playing Mingus softball and her 2nd year on varsity. Other Mingus sports that Coco's played are volleyball and flag football, also rocking the 3.2 GPA. Her most memorable moment in softball is cramming into Mallory's truck to get in and out during the Phoenix tournament with 6 of us girls. Don't do the math on how many seats are in a truck. Her favorite person or someone she admires most is her mom. Her favorite high school class is peer tutoring with Mrs. Scott, and her hobbies outside of sports are cosmetology. Someone specific she'd like to thank is her family for showing up for her all these years of softball, and her best friend Rory for always doing the sport with her and helping her grow in softball. Future plans: so after high school she plans on working in a salon while starting classes at Yavapai College. And once she gets around a little bit, the person who's going to talk about Coco is her younger sister Lily. She's like, give it up for Coco.
Coco, I am so proud of the person you have become. I am so sad I won't get to go to school with you anymore or play softball with you. No matter what you do in life, I'll always be your #1 supporter, and I will always look up to you no matter what. I love you all the days, Coco. I'm gonna miss you.
So in case no one knows me, my name is Jerome Meitzel. I'm the head coach for the Mingus softball. What a year. I can say that these seniors are one of a kind. They're going to change the world. They're going to take over the world. They're going to be someone in the near future. They help change culture, they help change the logo, help change the whole face look on the whole new program itself. They left the future and a good foundation. Now we got something to grow from there in the near future. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, they've held softball camps here for Little League and our own camps. We had 250 young athletes for Verde Valley come through trying to change softball in the town. So that's a good round of applause for these seniors and these girls out here right now. Lastly, I just want to offer this field is open to any seniors that have been here, have gone. You're always welcome with open arms. That dugout is your dugout just as much as any other lady on the team. But I excited to see where this world brings you ladies. I can't wait to call you guys when I'm in town to take you guys to lunch and just hear about your future plans and what you have going on. Second, I would like to thank all the parents for being a part of this. Great numbers coming out, supporting, seeing the change, wanting change, and I really appreciate everyone coming out tonight.
All right, thank you everybody. If you want to come out and take pictures with your seniors on the field, go for it. So that concludes our senior night. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to close out our senior night out here today. 7 seniors graduating and going on not to play here at Mingus Union High School anymore. I want to thank Murphy for all of her contributions. Ortega and Coco Granoa, 2 home run game here today. Rosenberg as well as a Wendler. Also want to thank Maxwell and Phillips out here as the Mingus Marauders will have several players coming back next year. Silvernagel will be a senior, so will Karis Morgan. Hahn will become a junior and return. Sargent behind the dish will be a senior for the Mingus Marauders. Rodriguez will be a junior. Hammett will be a senior. Wybron will be a sophomore for the Mingus Marauders. Saucedo will be a senior. Lyons will come back as a sophomore, as well as Cammie Maxwell. And Ali Hernandez will be a junior for the Mingus Marauders. Well, this is going to do it for the 25-26 season. I want to thank our camera operators out here, Jackson Miller and Becca Bonner, our producers, Samuel Jocham, as we come to a close of senior night here for Mingus Marauder Softball. I'm Jackie Bessler, wishing one and all a fantastic evening. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in to this broadcast of Mingus Union High School Varsity Softball. Any reproduction of this broadcast without the express permission of Verde Valley Television or Studio G Multimedia is expressly prohibited. Today's broadcast partners include All Price Insurance, your local provider for personal, commercial, motorcycle, boat, and specialty insurance in Cottonwood. Taylor Waste, one of your last local options for eco-friendly trash and recycling pickup in northern Arizona. Arizona Smile Designers. Find out how they can help you smile big and smile bright. Find them online at azsmiledesigners.com. Burger King in Cottonwood. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all the snacks in between. You can have them all your way at BK. Tack Fabrication. Visit tackfabrication.com and find out how their precision fabrication or welding can improve your next project. Salt River Materials Group, a premier employer and community supporter in the Verde Valley. Lawler Construction, proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Find your next home with Lawler Construction at the Estates at Mountain Gate. Suzy Q Market. Find great fuel for you and your car at Suzy Q Market. Find them next to KFC in Cottonwood. D-Best Plumbing. Quality, efficient service at reasonable prices. Go to d-bestplumbing.com. Best by Far. When you need an HVAC company, Best by Far is the best by far. Find them at besthvac.com. Hyundai of Cottonwood. Because every day is a great day in a Hyundai. Find them behind Larry Green Chevrolet in Cottonwood. Bedrock Landscape Materials and Supplies on 89A in Cottonwood. They have rock, gravel, pavers, and cement, everything you need for any project. Manhattan, Cottonwood's premier spot for hats of all shapes and sizes. Find them in the Clemenceau Plaza. Red Rock Collision. Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision has you covered. Find them at redrockcollision.com. Greater Verde Valley Chamber, helping businesses grow today to create a stronger tomorrow. Larry Green Chevrolet, the people place. Find them in Cottonwood on Rodeo Drive or online at larrygreenchevrolet.com. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check out VerdeValleyTV.com for more great local programming or previous Mingus varsity games.